going to call today's video, Give Yourself a Superpower. You know, we watch all these movies, and I know you guys love Star Wars, and these guys have these superpowers. One of the ultimate superpowers you can give yourself is consistent sleep. You know, this might sound like an odd speech, but trust me, as you get older, and I'm always on you guys about this, when you sleep until noon, I'm like, how the hell do you do that? But when you don't give your body consistent sleep and you think, hey, I'll make it up on the weekends and try to sleep 12 hours, but I'm living on like 5 or 6 during the week, you're hurting yourself in multiple ways. My buddy, the program I'm in, Michael McLean, talks about this. He mentions this quote quite often from Vince Lombardi: fatigue makes cowards of us all. So fatigue makes cowards of us all. When you go to work and you are running on fumes, 5-6 hours of sleep, drinking energy drinks, you're just not thinking right, you're not doing your best job, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to make bad decisions, all based around the fact that you're not getting consistent sleep. And I'm not talking like, okay, I got 8 hours last night, now the next 3 days I'm going to get 5 or 6. Consistently going to bed at the same time. Occasionally you're going to have something. You're going to have a wedding, you're going to have dinner with friends or people over. That's one thing. But go to sleep at the same time, get up at the same time every day. That consistent sleep is going to make your body and your brain run as a superpower. And trust me, I've been doing this now for years. I kind of figured out, some people can live on, these business guys, they say they can live on 4 hours. Those are outliers. That's not everybody. That's the 1% of 1% of 1%, the Elon Musks, whose brain is going 1,000 miles an hour, and he can do that. That's not for most of us. Most of us need at least 7 hours, usually 8, sometimes 9. Around 8 hours is my perfect time. Go to bed between 9:30 and 10, get up between 5:30 and 6. Just when my eyes pop open, I get out of bed. I don't even need an alarm anymore because I do this consistently 7 days a week. And this is a superpower you can give yourself. Just think about it. When you look around and you're at work, you're at school with your friends, the people that consistently don't get good sleep, how they act, their fatigue, their bad decisions, their indecision, because they're like, I just can't think today. I got 4 hours of sleep. I stayed up till 3 or 4 in the morning and had to roll out, go to work. This is a superpower you can give yourself. And it's very easy, but it takes consistency. It takes fortitude. It takes you making that decision that I'm not going to stay up till 11, 12, 1 o'clock playing fucking video games, which should be stricken from your life. Scrolling TikTok. There's a whole science behind this of eating, drinking, and getting off your screens before you go to bed, which you should. Get rid of those things, an hour or more before your bedtime. Scrolling your phone, watching videos and whatnot till you fall asleep isn't good for your brain either. But lest I digress. So the moral of this story is consistent, good sleep. Set yourself up for the win. There's so many things stacked against us in today's world, in our careers, in our lives, in our relationships. Why, when you can give yourself basically a superpower of no brain fog, being able to think, quick on your feet, having all this energy first thing, would you not do this? So figure out what's your best 7, 8, 9, minimum of 7. But most people, you're looking at 8. 9's a little overboard. Your mom's more of a 10-hour person herself, but we don't all have that luxury. So figure out your ideal amount of sleep that you can just jump up and get ready to rock and roll. Give yourself this superpower and go on and take on the world. I mean, again, just look around and ask your friends, did you get any sleep last night? Because you sure don't look like it. Plus you look like shit. Try this consistently. Try it for 30 days. See how it changes your life. Just do a little test, like anything. You test what your best sleep is. But if you'll do this, quit staying up, quit drinking so much if you drink. I know most of you don't really drink, whatever. See how it changes your life, because it will. It'll be, do wonders for you.